It was a calm evening flight from New York to Los Angeles. The cabin lights were dimmed, and most passengers were either asleep or quietly immersed in their books, movies, or thoughts. Seated in first class, Tom Hanks adjusted his reading glasses as he flipped through a novel. Flying had become second nature to him, yet he always enjoyed the rare moments of anonymity it provided. Across the aisle, a young man sat with his hands clasped together, his knee bouncing with nervous energy. He kept glancing at Tom, but quickly looked away whenever their eyes met. Tom noticed the hesitation and gave him a friendly nod. "You okay, son?" Tom asked, closing his book. The young man hesitated before responding. Uh, yeah, just a little nervous about this flight. And, well, I wasn't expecting to sit near Tom Hanks." He let out a nervous chuckle. Tom smiled warmly. "Ah, well, I promise I don't bite. What's your name?" "Jason," he replied, still a little hesitant. "Jason Carter." "Nice to meet you, Jason." Tom extended his hand for a handshake, which Jason accepted with an awkward laugh. "So, Jason, what's got you flying to L.A.?" "Business? Vacation?" Jason sighed. "Honestly, I don't know if I'd call it business yet. More like a long-shot dream. I've been trying to break into screenwriting, got a script I believe in, and I finally scraped together enough savings for this trip to pitch it to a small studio." Tom's eyes lit up with interest. "Screenwriting, huh? That's no easy road." Jason shook his head. "Yeah, I know. It's been rejection after rejection. Feels like I'm chasing a ghost at this point." Tom leaned in slightly, his voice carrying the weight of experience. "You know, Jason, every great script, every great film, every unforgettable story started with someone who was told no 100 times before someone finally said yes." Jason looked up, surprised by the encouragement. "Really? Even you?" Tom chuckled. "Oh, especially me. You should have seen my first few auditions. Absolute disasters. But I learned that failure is just part of the game. The trick is, you don't stop playing." Jason nodded, processing the words. For the first time in weeks, maybe months, he felt a flicker of hope. "I guess I just needed to hear that." Tom grinned. "Well, since you're on your way to pitch something, tell me, what's your story about?" For the next hour, Jason spoke with passion, describing his script's characters, the plot, the twists, and why he believed in it so much. Tom listened intently, occasionally nodding and asking questions. By the time the flight was preparing to land, Jason felt lighter, as if his doubts had loosened their grip on him. As they disembarked, Tom placed a reassuring hand on Jason's shoulder. "Listen, you never know what's going to happen, but I'll tell you what, if you believe in your story, someone else will too. Just keep pushing." Jason swallowed the lump in his throat and nodded. "Thank you, Mr. Hanks. Really." Tom gave him a wink. "Call me Tom, and good luck." A year later, a new independent film was making waves in Hollywood. It was written by an up-and-coming screenwriter named Jason Carter. At the premiere, as Jason stood before the flashing cameras, he spotted a familiar face in the crowd. Tom Hanks gave him a knowing nod and a thumbs up. Jason grinned. One conversation had changed everything.